What are the things to consider when getting a web hosting service? Once you have decided to start a website, you need to choose a web hosting service to host your website. This is a decision you must make very carefully, or you may end up losing your hard-earned website for a while. As a result, not only financially but also the reputation of your company is tarnished. Things to consider when getting a web hosting. Storage. The main thing that matters most in a web hosting is the capacity you get. Capacities typically range from 500 megabytes to infinity. Bandwidth. This means the amount of data you can use in a month. Service providers offer a wide range of bandwidth packages, including unlimited bandwidth packages. If you get a package that is subject to a certain limit, your website will crash as soon as your data usage increases to that limit. Therefore, it is advisable to choose a bandwidth that is slightly more suitable for your website usage. Backup. In case of accidental loss or deletion of your stored data, it is important to back up it elsewhere to recover it. Therefore, the service provider should be aware of the limitations of the backup facility. Uptime. Server uptime is the percentage of time during which the server remains active without interruption. It is advisable to seek the services of a service provider who guarantees that 99.9% of the time you are active. Support. The service provider needs to focus on customer support. Generally, a hosting service provider should be ready to provide support 24/7 at any time. Additional services. Usually when you buy a web hosting, you can get email and many other additional services. This is why it is important to pay attention to the additional services that you provide when you get a service provider or package. Customer reviews. You can also get an idea of the service provided and the service provided by consulting the customers who have availed the services of the service provider. You need to choose a package that takes all of the above into consideration. It is important to choose a host that best suits your needs. Because if your site is a site that is used by a large number of people daily, it is not advisable to choose a low-capacity package. Also, if the website is used by a small number of people, there is no benefit in getting a package with a large capacity. Therefore, it is important to consider the nature of your website and the needs of the website as well as the cost you can afford to determine the capacity required, such as the type of host. Visit GMS LANKA to select a hosting package for your website. Visit www.gmslanka.com or inquire via info@gmslanka.com.